in case you needed any more evidence that our government was corrupt and definitely not working for the best interests of the American people, yesterday it looks like they did actually release the Epstein Files, although it looks more like um, 99% black lines and redacted information that they've decided to disclose from the public. Not only is this information something that's crucial to everybody else for them to know, but there's political people in power that they're choosing to protect. People in power that they're choosing to protect the same way that they're protecting victims. It seems like instead of actually giving us all of the information that they should be providing us as the American people, and for the victims that had to deal with this kind of torture and deal with this kind of mistreatment and deal with this kind of terrible and heinous acts put on them, and trying to get them any kind of justice, instead, it seems like the Department of Justice would rather redact and protect all of the people that were doing all of the mistreatment, doing all of these terrible and awful, disgusting, heinous, hellish things. And it truly reminds me, if anybody's ever read Berserk, if anybody's ever watched Berserk, the anime, or anything, you see all of these people in power that have all of this, the ability to get what they want, and they take advantage of people doing terrible, terrible shit and deplorable things that most people could never even think about doing, hurting innocent people, and obviously having a complete lack of a moral compass in any way because they're just so rich and wealthy and desensitized that they don't have that anymore. It's very sick, and I feel like our government just wants to protect people like that. For anybody interested in more information about Trump as well, it seems like there was more pictures of Trump with Epstein. There was some photos of him as well, and also Bill Clinton, more pictures of him and Bill Clinton as well, which I think everybody knew that that was the case. It looks like there's also some pictures of him with Michael Jackson. I mean, things I feel like people honestly kind of knew and kind of expected, and it's not like a giant surprise to anybody. I want to know, and I think most other people want to know, all the people in power, all not the celebrities, just not just the celebrities, but I don't know. I guess in a way, I was kind of just crossing my fingers and hoping on everything that they would actually be transparent and be a good government system that would actually help us and show us the truth about the things going on that are corrupt in the world. But instead, it seems that they are the exact same as all the corruption and the speculation that even the things that like aren't proven, but obviously people have tons and tons and tons and tons of evidence for, it kind of gets further solidified whenever they decide to be like this. But the only thing that doesn't get solidified is the details. I think they should have just unlocked it completely. I think they should have just given us exactly what we wanted. And the only thing it does for them not to do that is show us that they're corrupt and that it's probably a deeper issue than we even imagined. And to me, it makes it to where we don't have a way to know 1000% like every little detail about what happened, but it just leaves this room for speculation that makes it to where it feels like anything could have happened. It feels like anything terrible that anybody could believe happened definitely probably did happen, or something just as bad as what we can imagine. Even if we don't have the hard evidence or the proof, and it leaves nobody to be trusted in the government. It leaves nobody to be trusted as a celebrity. It leaves nobody to be trusted if they have power. It's very sick, but I just kind of wanted to rant about that shit. I wanted to rant and talk about it a little bit. I feel so frustrated and like it's making me want to freak out that this is happening. But like, how can you call this evidence? I guess we'll just have to see what comes out in the future. I don't think that this is all that they're gonna release, but I feel like we're just gonna get more of the exact same kind of shit. I'm not really gonna get my hopes up for them actually releasing things or being more transparent. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, though. Share your opinions. I really appreciate it, and we'll just have to keep going. But that's it for right now, guys. Have a good one.